We have reports from Paris that Diana, Princess of Wales, has been killed in a car accident.
We have reports from Paris that Diana, Princess of Wales, has been killed in a car accident. Diana was very seriously injured when she was taken from the wreckage. There was a news blackout regarding her condition, and while others involved were injured but expected to make a full recovery, the tragedy unfolded in a way that left many angry and heartbroken. Princess Diana's niece has recently revealed something that changes everything we thought we knew about the royal family. Her words are not just shocking, they uncover painful truths that had been kept in the shadows for years. How could such tightly guarded information remain hidden all this time, and why has she chosen to speak out now? Let us uncover what was meant to stay hidden, revelations that might even lead King Charles to reconsider his position. Lady Jane Fellowes, Diana's older sister, has always been a private figure in the Spencer family, a name long associated with grace and loyalty. Diana may have shone as the brightest star, but Jane's quiet strength played a crucial role behind the scenes. She kept her life private even as Diana's fame soared, avoiding public attention and creating an air of mystery. But now, her words and actions are casting her in a new light, revealing her quiet yet profound influence. This newfound attention underscores the depth of her impact, one that was hidden until now. Lady Jane's life took a dramatic turn in 1997 when she, along with Prince Charles and her sister Lady Sarah, traveled to Paris to bring Diana's body home. The world watched in collective grief as Jane's composed demeanor symbolized strength in the face of unimaginable sorrow. She delivered a heartfelt reading at Diana's funeral, underscoring their deep bond. Though she remained in the background, Jane's influence on William and Harry grew over the years. She attended key family events, offered unwavering support, and became a trusted figure in their lives. Jane's daughter, Laura, further intertwined the Spencer family with the current royal generation by becoming Princess Charlotte's godmother. Insiders suggest Jane's steadfast loyalty and understanding of royal expectations position her uniquely to help mend the rift between William and Harry, contrasting sharply with the public spectacle of royal life. Her quiet dedication to family unity makes her a beacon of stability amid the chaos. Some believe Lady Jane is stepping forward now to uphold Diana's legacy, promoting genuine family unity during a time of increasing division within the monarchy. In a world where image often outweighs substance, Jane's actions remind us of the values Diana held dear: compassion, loyalty, and integrity. Her emerging presence could reshape how we view the monarchy, not as a flawless institution but as a family grappling with its own challenges. Beyond Lady Jane, her niece Laura Fellowes has also shared deeply personal insights into the aftermath of Diana's death. Laura vividly recalls being jolted awake on the night of August 31, 1997, by a phone call from her mother delivering the devastating news. Watching the chaotic news reports that followed, Laura was overwhelmed by anger and confusion. How could someone so beloved be reduced to a headline? Why was the information so disorganized and contradictory? Left in London as her mother and aunt flew to Paris, Laura felt helpless, clinging to news updates in search of clarity. The tragedy left an indelible mark on Laura, who transformed her anger into determination. She vowed to honor her aunt's spirit by supporting William and Harry and championing causes close to Diana's heart. Laura's decision to share her story offers a glimpse into the family's private grief and the emotional toll the loss took on them. Amid these reflections, questions about the fatal crash remain unanswered. Official investigations concluded that driver error and paparazzi pursuit caused the tragedy, but theories of a royal cover-up persist. Contradictory reports about Diana's condition on the night of the crash only fuel these suspicions. Critics argue that if basic details were mishandled, it's possible more significant facts were obscured. Lady Sarah McCorquodale, another of Diana's sisters, has spoken about her anger at the disorganized response and lack of clear information. The tension between the public's demand for transparency and the royal family's need for privacy ensures the story remains as compelling as ever. The 2007 inquest into the crash stirred intense emotions and countless theories. While the jury ruled that the victims were unlawfully killed due to reckless driving and paparazzi interference, many found the explanation unsatisfying. The Spencer family's insistence on a thorough investigation only fueled curiosity, leading many to wonder if deeper truths remain hidden. Vulnerability and reflections from prior years have become key pieces fueling speculation. Lady Jane's strength has guided the family through hard times, but a closer look at the Spencer family reveals their struggles and resilience. Diana, known for her openness, starkly contrasted with the royal family's reserved nature. She spoke candidly about feeling unprotected within the institution and her mental health struggles, painting a picture of a woman fighting to be heard while trapped in a rigid system. Whether her death was the result of tragic mistakes or relentless media pressure, these personal revelations continue to shape the narrative of her life and legacy. Others argue that these theories overlook potential layers of complexity. Decades later, her story remains powerful, captivating people across the globe and leaving many to wonder what might still be hidden. The spotlight doesn't just shine on her but also on her family and the dynamics within the Spencer household. Althorp, the ancestral home of the Spencer family, is a grand symbol of history and tradition. However, beneath its regal facade lies a tangle of emotions and unresolved tensions. Since her passing, whispers of a family feud have lingered, highlighting the complex relationships between her siblings, Lady Sarah McCorquodale, Lady Jane Fellows, and Charles Spencer, the 9th Earl Spencer. The siblings have faced the challenge of balancing her legacy with their individual lives and responsibilities, a task that has often caused friction. Childhood experiences may have played a role in these tensions. Their parents' divorce left deep scars, and while the older sisters were protective, they each developed distinct perspectives on the family's role in upholding their name. When their youngest sister's marriage to Prince Charles propelled her to global fame, her siblings had to navigate the dual pressures of maintaining privacy while being tied to an international icon. Over time, each sibling took a different path. Sarah dedicated herself to charity work, Jane opted for a private life, and Charles assumed the role of steward for Althorp. Althorp itself has been a point of contention. As her final resting place, the estate holds immense symbolic value. Disagreements have emerged over how best to honor her memory, with differing opinions on whether to embrace public engagement or maintain tranquility. Sarah's close ties to Prince William and Prince Harry have influenced her preference for a respectful approach that prioritizes charitable legacy. Meanwhile, Jane's reserved nature leads her to believe that excessive publicity undermines the family's efforts. As the Earl, Charles holds ultimate authority but has faced criticism for focusing on modernization and press attention to ensure the estate's profitability. Family tensions are further heightened by concerns about William and Harry's relationship. Sarah and Jane reportedly wish for Althorp to serve as a unifying space for the brothers, reminding them of their mother's enduring spirit. However, rumors of discord persist, with observers noting that family gatherings often spark debates about the estate's direction. Despite official statements of unity, it's clear that balancing her legacy with personal ambitions remains a sensitive task for the Spencer family. One of the quieter figures in this intricate web is Laura Fellows. For years, Laura maintained a low profile, avoiding the spotlight that surrounded her famous aunt. She attended family events, supported charitable causes, and chose discretion over publicity. Privately, however, she struggled with the grief and anger that the loss brought to the surface. The tragedy created a profound sense of loss that continues to resonate within the family. Laura's silence was driven by a deep sense of responsibility. She prioritized protecting her cousins, William and Harry, from additional pain, fearing that any public statements might worsen the media frenzy. Feeling overshadowed by larger-than-life headlines, Laura opted to let others in the family take the lead in addressing the public. Her discretion reflected a desire to shield her personal truth from being consumed by relentless tabloid scrutiny. With time, however, Laura's perspective has shifted. As William and Harry have grown older and taken control of their own narratives, Laura has felt the need to share her side of the story. Recent discussions about their mother's final hours and the unanswered questions surrounding that fateful night in August 1997 have brought long-buried emotions to the surface. Laura believes her experiences can provide valuable insight into the family's struggles and the emotional toll of maintaining silence. Laura's mission to keep her aunt's spirit alive is a deeply personal choice. It goes far beyond media attention or fleeting headlines. Her decision to step into the public eye comes from a place of love and respect for her late aunt, as well as a desire to preserve her enduring legacy for future generations. For decades, Laura stayed silent, letting the world form its own image of her aunt. But now she feels it's time to share what's truly behind the glimmering facade of the people's princess. In their sadness, the family found Diana's writings, which show her struggles and strength in a way few have seen before. The diaries that reveal Diana's true heart. Recently uncovered diary entries have given the world a peek into her private thoughts, and they are nothing short of groundbreaking. These handwritten pages, allegedly kept hidden for years, reveal a side of her that few outside her closest circle ever saw. They tell of a woman who felt trapped in a world of glamour that often felt suffocating. She wrote about her struggles with the unrelenting pressure of royal life, where every move was scrutinized and every smile had to be perfect. Despite being adored by millions, she often felt incredibly lonely, a paradox that leaps off the pages. These journals delve into her inner turmoil. She poured out her feelings about being constantly chased by the media, describing the anxiety it caused her. The diaries also reveal her frustration with the rigid rules of palace life, which seemed designed to erase any trace of individuality. Yet through all the pain, there's an undeniable strength in her words. The entries show how she evolved from a shy teenager into a powerful advocate for humanitarian causes. Her love for her sons, William and Harry, shines brightly in these writings. Her heartfelt words show her determination to shield them from the harshness of royal life. She often wrote about teaching them compassion and kindness, values she believed were more important than titles or protocol. One particularly touching entry recounts how she took her boys to visit AIDS patients, wanting them to see the world beyond palace walls. These moments of connection reveal a mother fiercely committed to raising grounded, empathetic children. The diaries also capture her heartbreak and betrayal, chronicling the pain of friends who turned against her and the isolation she felt even during her most public moments. Yet, her resilience shines through as she refused to let her pain define her. Instead, she channeled her energy into charitable work, championing causes others ignored. She became a voice for the voiceless, visiting hospitals, comforting the sick, and fighting for those society had forgotten. Critics have questioned the authenticity of these leaked writings, but those close to her insist they reflect her true spirit. If genuine, these entries provide a vivid portrait of a woman who gave so much to the world yet often felt alone. Her words resonate with anyone who has ever felt trapped or underestimated. Her legacy, as seen through these pages, is one of courage, compassion, and unwavering love for her sons and humanity. Meanwhile, the bond between William and Harry has grown increasingly strained. Once inseparable, the brothers now appear on opposite sides of a widening divide, their disagreements fodder for tabloids and every interaction scrutinized for signs of tension. At the heart of their rift lies a shared devotion to their mother's legacy, yet even this common ground hasn't been enough to heal their fractured relationship. Some hope lies with their aunts, Lady Sarah McCorquodale and Lady Jane Fellows, who have quietly supported both brothers since their loss, serving as stabilizing forces. Lady Sarah remains involved in charitable causes close to their mother's heart, while Lady Jane's calm demeanor helps maintain warm relations within the royal family. Their presence offers a glimmer of hope, showing that family bonds can endure even the toughest challenges. Recent events have hinted at the possibility of reconciliation. Both William and Harry attended the funeral of Lady Jane's husband, Lord Robert Fellows, standing under the same roof to pay their respects. While it's unclear if this marks the beginning of a truce, it reminds us that shared grief can sometimes bridge even the deepest divides. Yet the brothers' differences run deep. William, as the future king, feels a strong duty to uphold royal traditions, while Harry has chosen a different path, prioritizing his family's freedom over protocol. The tension between them escalated after Harry's move to the United States and his decision to step back from royal duties. His public comments about life within the royal family have only added fuel to the fire, while William remains deeply protective of the institution he will one day lead. These opposing views have created a chasm that only the brothers themselves can bridge. Despite their differences, moments of unity still occur. When their mother's statue was unveiled, both brothers came together to honor her memory. Events like this show that while their relationship may be strained, their love for her remains a powerful connection. Their aunts continue to encourage peace, quietly working behind the scenes to bring the brothers closer. For years, whispers about missing pieces of Diana's personal story have kept the public on edge. Rumors suggest she left behind diary entries and letters that could reveal her thoughts during her final days. While some believe these writings are locked away, others argue they've been destroyed or never existed. Lady Sarah and Lady Jane have hinted that she often poured her heart out on paper, especially when palace life felt unbearable. Whether these writings are hidden in Althorp's vaults or lost forever, their possible existence fuels endless speculation. Diana's words from the past bring new questions about her last days and how her family has tried to keep her memory alive. Known as the Firm, the royal machine often left her feeling trapped, her cries for help ignored. It's not hard to imagine her using pen and paper as a private escape from the chaos of her life, the relentless media pursuit and the demands of royal expectations. Those close to her say she used writing as therapy, documenting everything from her hopes for a peaceful future to her deepest fears. After her tragic death in 1997, her family quickly acted to protect her legacy. Some claim they locked away documents and diaries to preserve her memory from prying eyes. Althorp, the Spencer family's estate and her final resting place, is rumored to hold these treasures. Despite insiders' claims of seeing these writings, none have been made public. This secrecy has led to endless debates. Are these documents hidden by the family for privacy, or do they simply not exist? Speculation about Diana's private writing has only grown louder over the years. Many wonder if revealing these documents could upset the delicate balance the monarchy maintains. The royal family is notorious for keeping its affairs tightly controlled, and any leak could lead to swift retaliation. Critics argue that the monarchy's obsession with secrecy protects its image at the expense of transparency. Supporters, however, believe it's a matter of respect for Diana and the royal institution's traditions. Diana's sisters and family members find themselves in a precarious position. On one hand, they want to honor her memory and defend her truth. On the other, they know stepping out of line could bring consequences. The firm doesn't take kindly to disruptions, and whispers of palace pressure are not uncommon. Diana's niece, Laura Fellows, has reportedly faced subtle warnings about speaking out. While no direct threats have been made, the unspoken rules of royal life are enough to make anyone pause. This tightrope act between honoring Diana and avoiding royal backlash is a constant struggle for her family. Critics say the monarchy uses its influence to keep stories like Diana's under wraps. Whether through quiet persuasion or overt actions, the royal institution knows how to protect its narrative. Those who step too far out of line may find doors closed, invitations rescinded, and their reputations quietly tarnished. Laura Fellows, Diana's niece, has recently found herself in the spotlight. Known for staying out of the public eye, Laura's decision to speak out has surprised many. Friends say she's driven by a desire to clear the air about Diana's life and legacy. Growing up, Laura witnessed the heartbreak her family endured and the conflicting stories about her aunt. Now, she wants to share her perspective, hoping to shed light on the truth while respecting her family's privacy. However, Laura's actions come with risks. The monarchy has shown time and time again that it's willing to protect its image at any cost. Even subtle moves, like influencing media narratives or exerting private pressure, can have a chilling effect on those who speak out. For Laura, the challenge lies in balancing her commitment to the truth with the need to navigate the complex world of royal traditions. Some see Laura's efforts as a chance to start a healthy dialogue about Diana's legacy. Her gentle approach could encourage other members of the royal family to reflect on the late princess's humanitarian work and the struggles she faced. At the same time, Laura's actions could reignite old tensions within the family. The monarchy's strict adherence to tradition leaves little room for deviation, and any perceived betrayal could have lasting consequences. In the coming months, Laura's next steps will be closely watched. Will she publish a memoir or grant an interview to share her insights? Will the royal family respond with silence or push back against her efforts? These unanswered questions keep the public intrigued and the media buzzing. Whatever happens, Laura's decisions will likely have a significant impact on how the world remembers Diana. The royal family's approach to Diana's legacy highlights the ongoing tension between tradition and modernity. Critics argue that the monarchy's secrecy and control are outdated in a world that values openness and honesty. Supporters counter that protecting Diana's privacy is a way to honor her memory and shield her loved ones from unnecessary scrutiny. This debate underscores the complex dynamics at play within the royal institution. For Diana's family, the burden of preserving her legacy is both an honor and a challenge. They must navigate the expectations of the monarchy, the relentless curiosity of the public, and their own personal grief. It's a delicate balancing act, one that requires careful thought and a deep sense of responsibility. In their efforts to protect Diana's memory, they are also shaping how future generations will understand her story. Could Princess Diana's niece's revelations be a bold act of truth-telling, or is there more to her story that we're not seeing? Share your thoughts and remember to like and subscribe for more.